This is We've Been Drinking MMA. We are breaking down the Yusuf Barbosa UFC Fight Night card. This is the main card now, and this is the third fight on it. It is Jonathan Martinez versus Adrian Yanez. Both are ranked fighters, so we're looking forward to this. This is our fight of the night for us.
In my opinion, yes.
No, yeah, definitely. It's like they're going to be throwing. They're going to be active. Yanez is a first-round monster. Martinez is got so much fighting spirit in him. But anyways, this is at bantamweight, 135 pounds. This is backhand. My pick is Jonathan Martinez.
This is Curtis. My pick is Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez last fight, he had a KO loss to the best jab in the game, Rob Font.
Yep.
He's a patient counter striker, maybe to a fault how patient he is. He waits in the pocket to counter you.
Mm-hmm.
But he closes distance on a kickboxer, so that Martinez is going to have a problem with that Muay Thai kickboxing style that he has. He can throw in the phone booth. In fact, he likes those fights. He likes to get bloody. His head movement is good, and I just really like how hard he throws, how good of a boxer he is. I know this is not a boxing fight. This is an MMA fight, but he's just so good with his striking.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's 6-1 in the UFC, Adrian Yanez, and the only loss is to a guy who honestly should have probably fought for the belt by now. Font with his skills, he just lost against like certain fighters that he needed to beat, and very close fights that he easily could have won against Aldo and against Cheeto Vera. So if Rob Font did win those close fights, he easily would have already fought for the title by now. Anyways, he beat Yanez in the first round. And other than that, Yanez has a clean record of 6-1, right? So a 5 KOs out of the 6 wins, by the way. A bunch of them in the first round. Dangerous puncher, fast puncher with combinations. So for me, Jonathan Martinez is a guy who I actually picked against last time against Said Nurmagomedov. And Nurmagomedov was ranked number 14. Martinez wasn't ranked, and Martinez brought the fire.
Yes.
In that way, we both thought it was going to be fight of the night.
Yes.
And that's what it was.
It was a very fun fight to watch.
Very fun fight, and that was fun doing the research for this fight, and with that fight with Martinez versus Said Nurmagomedov. But if you look at it, what's his name? Jonathan Martinez is 5-0 in his last 5 fights in the UFC. He's got a couple losses, 3 losses in the UFC, and he is 9-3. Thing is, he did get KO'd about 2 years ago against Davy Grant in the second round, and Adrian Yanez has a split decision win over Davy Grant, the guy who KO'd Jonathan Martinez. So that is one of those things where you do some MMA math, and that could spell a little bit of danger in the stats looking back in the history. But after that fight that Martinez got knocked out by Davy Grant, he's gone 5-0, and all decisions except for 1 KO against Cub Swanson, but it's a TKO from leg kicks, right?
Yeah, leg kick. KO.
Leg kick extravaganza on Cub Swanson, and Cub Swanson is a little bit of an aging fighter, and obviously Cub Swanson is a guy who is kill or be killed type fighter, and he's taken a lot of damage on the legs over a career, and Martinez just has gotten better at leg kicks, faster at leg kicks, more damage with the leg kicks, and he just kept throwing it and it worked. So my point is Martinez is more of a decision fighter, and Yanez is a KO monster. That's it. That's how it goes with the looking at the stats.
Boxer versus patient kickboxer.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
And so this is my reasoning for Martinez. Is this is gonna be fight of the night? It's gonna be a very fun fight. But for me, Jonathan Martinez keeps the better distance control. Not that much better though, right? Because Martinez likes to be aggressive too. Sometimes he's getting kicked and stuff too. But for me, he manipulates the distance kind of a little bit good. He doesn't stand too close, doesn't stand too far. Sometimes he gets a little too aggressive here and there, but overall pretty good.
This is how somebody wins, is the distance control.
Distance is sometimes how you can win it, and especially if you're a decision fighter like Jonathan Martinez, that's how you win.
Yeah.
When he got knocked out by Davy Grant, that's when he used to stand too close, and then he'd just be kind of chucking these check hooks, and then Davy Grant throwing these like straight punches down the pipe, and it just boom, power punch, and the Martinez is not even halfway through the swing of the hook, the check hook, and he's already knocked out.
Fastest way to a point, right?
Yeah, straight line. So Jonathan Martinez has now he doesn't just chuck hooks like he used to. Now he'll throw some straight punches. He'll leap in with some punches and back out. And he's more of a kicker though, right?
Yeah, he's definitely a Muay Thai kickboxer. I really like Martinez's cardio too.
Oh God, man! I mean, Said Nurmagomedov, he was on the ground. Had Martinez on the ground.
He just didn't care. Like, let's go.
Martinez was active off his back. He was throwing elbows, punches. In this, with judging how it is now, Martinez is going to win more fights than he ever used to in the past, and he's already on a 5-0 record in his last 5. So I think Martinez, even if he gets taken out by some talented wrestlers, Martinez can still win the rounds because he's elbowing the shit out of him, and he's so aggressive, and he's got so much heart, so much instinct. He knows how to get up off the ground as well and really create space. He's got so much heart, like I said, and instinct.
Yanez
and IQ.
Is definitely not gonna
grappling.
To have this game in like a lay and pray type fight. There's no way.
I mean, Martinez might be smart to take down Yanez. Maybe.
Yeah, the other way around for sure.
That would be smart because you're gonna. Okay, so look, in my opinion, Jonathan Martinez is better with the distance control. He is throwing kicks more than punches. Yanez is better with the punches and the combinations, but Jonathan Martinez has really fast leg kicks, like he showed against Said Nurmagomedov, really fast body kicks and really fast head kicks, and all 3 of those Yanez is open to, in my opinion, because Yanez, I think, he loves to KO people.
Well, Yanez is going to have to close that gap.
Yeah,
He's going to have to close that gap.
Yanez loves to stand really close to his opponent, and when you do that, you're open to leg kicks, body kicks, head kicks. I don't like that in the style matchup for Adrian Yanez. But Adrian Yanez clearly has more power. Clearly.
He's got to stand in the phone booth.
Yes, he does. So it's like, man, okay, so for me, it makes sense. Like, Jonathan Martinez doesn't have that much power in the hands. Its proof is that he's really, all 5 of his last 5 fights are all really decisions. Except for the Swanson fight, which we just said was from a leg kick, and that's a fluke. You don't knock people out with. And then other than that, he's got 2 other KOs and really just all decisions, right? So a ton of decisions, couple KOs. He's a decision fighter against Yanez. It's not going to be easy to take out Yanez, man. Yanez is a tough guy. Like we said, even though he stands close, he's waiting to counter. He's a killer. All KOs. He's out of his 6 wins, 5 KOs in the UFC. Unbelievable.
What do you think about like a double chance, like Martinez by decision or Yanez by KO?
Yeah, that's freaking smart. I like that. It's what is that called in the in the drafting? It's called the
double chance.
Alternate double chance.
Yes.
So there's double chance right next to the winning method, and then there's one next to the tab right next to it is alternate double chance. And that one you can literally do something like this where you say, okay, Yanez by KO, Martinez by decision.
Yeah.
That's freaking sick. That's a great,
just by going off of how they are finishing people.
Right.
If you just went off of that, I think that could be a smart way to put your money in.
Mm-hmm. So what are we looking at? So this is the other thing. I think Martinez is faster than Yanez. Yanez
kicking?
No, just movement.
Oh, the feet work.
Yeah, footwork.
Okay.
Footwork. Yanez is just kind of like standing in front of you and then waiting to counter with some combinations that can kill you. But Martinez is faster mover. He has to be. He's shorter, less power.
Yanez's hands are way faster.
God, yes. Combinations.
Way more technical, and he can throw.
Yeah, Martinez doesn't.
He's just a great boxer.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
If Martinez comes in kind of quick, Yanez can clip him. That type of thing. He's that type of a guy.
He even clipped Font, and Font's one of the best boxers in this 135.
Mm-hmm. So I think Martinez is faster with the footwork. I think Yanez is open for the leg kicks because Yanez is a little bit slow. I think Martinez is going to be throwing the body kick, the leg kick. I think he's got better IQ and instincts, just in general. Like if it goes to the ground, what to do. He can hold Yanez against the cage and throw some knees and stuff like he did to Said Nurmagomedov and win a messy fight like that. Kind of weird ways to win, but Jonathan has many ways that he can win. Yanez has one way, right? Counter.
Yeah,
it can happen.
I mean, he's not He's not trying to jabbed. He's not trying to be first.
Right.
He's trying to be waiting for you to open up so he can throw that power.
Right. I think Jonathan Martinez, though, overall, has gotten so much better at that distance control and at that shot choice. He's picking the better choices at the right times. He doesn't hit with big power at all, but he doesn't have complete pillow hands. He does when he hits you. I mean, he broke Said Nurmagomedov's nose. It might have been an elbow against the cage, but regardless, the guy throws with some power.
Yep.
Said is no joke. He's number 14. I thought he was going to be top 10 soon, and Martinez derailed the hype train.
Yes.
In my mind, Said was going to be going for the title soon. That was last year, obviously, but now things maybe changed. But Said's very talented, and Martinez, Said may have won the fight. Judges might have given it to Martinez.
It's going to be a great fight.
It's going to be a great fight. I just feel like the speed of Martinez, the kicks that he's going to be able to land all night, the distance control, the more ways that he can go and do things, operate on the fence, operate on the ground.
I don't know about that distance control because I think he's going to close the gap. Yanez is going to close the gap.
What's the reach on this fight? Hold on. What are the reach?
I think they're both 70.
Is it 70? Yeah, so they're both 70. So in my opinion, Yanez doesn't throw any leg kicks. Yanez is throwing for counters. However, if you're not open to the counter, right, like Yanez might force some stuff, and Martinez might have to start countering. So that's why we're talking about. It's going to be fun. Like, what's Yanez going to do? He's such a killer.
It's going to be a great fight.
Does Yanez go, you know what? I'm sick of these leg kicks. Let's go forward. Because if Yanez wants to go forward, he's a dangerous man.
It's going to be fun to watch.
But at the same time, I also don't like the way that Yanez is striking defense. I didn't like the way that he fought against Font. Like, the way that I like the way he's forward and he's close to somebody if he's throwing, but a lot of times he's waiting and he's too hesitant to counter, and I don't like that about in a firefight. You can't be hesitant.
You can't wait in a phone booth.
Not saying he's gonna wait, but what I saw from the last fight
I'm just saying I've seen that too.
Where he's
he waits
hesitant
in that phone booth.
And if you're waiting against, Jonathan Martinez has the heart of a lion. I think he might have the most heart in the UFC. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's not far off.
That's not far off. I'm not even saying that he's like the most talented guy. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is his instinct and his heart, unbelievable. His activity on his back. He's throwing more elbows and punches.
His will beat the.
You guys seen the movie Rudy? This is Mexican Rudy. I'm telling you. It's Mexican Rudy here. It's amazing, man. His aggression, his activity, his ability, and his growth. He's getting better from fight to fight. And his IQ, everything. He's getting more comfortable. Dude, so it's just unbelievable. I think it's going to be a phenomenal fight. Both fighters are so interesting and different than other fighters. Like Martinez with the heart that you've never seen before. Yanez with these unbelievable like counter hooks and combinations and stuff. And Yanez is willing to get hit so he can knock you the hell out.
Yeah,
I'm excited. This is our fight of the night. This is our fight. This is our main event.
Yeah,
and we're very excited for this fight. Yeah,
This is circled on the card. This is gonna be great. Get the popcorn
It's
ready.
so exciting because Martinez just broke into the top 15. Yanez is top 12. We got two ranked fighters. This is super exciting because whoever wins gets to just notch up and get closer to that top 10 spot and really cement their.
They can call out whoever they want.
Literally, they can call out anyone in the top 10 and get the fight. And it's just a great challenge for both fighters because both fighters are on these amazing streaks. Other than the last fight for Yanez, but what we said, he fought Font, who is a guy who should have fought for the title. So it's kind of like I think it was a much bigger step up than what it should have been. You cancel that fight out, and it's like, oh my God, look at these guys win streaks. This is a phenomenal fight.
Well, there's O'Malley, who's the champ, one of the best boxers.
Yeah.
And then there's Font.
Yeah.
And then there's probably Yanez as far as boxing goes.
Oh hell yeah. No, I mean this is true. It's unbelievable. And then Martinez, you got the heart, you got the distance control, the speed, getting better from fight to fight, the activity in all different areas, from the fence to the ground, off the back, wherever. He's always throwing. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, guys. Same reach, so nobody's gonna have any clear advantage as far as their body types. It's just unbelievable. I just can't wait for this fight. And just thank you so much for listening. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you, everybody.